Girl, this year, yeah, crazy, but I need you to not give up, because that's exactly where the devil wants you to be. You are going to doubt yourself. Hey honey, welcome to Honey's Privacy. My name is Destiny Martins and welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe and share. I'm trying to boost my community. I'm trying to give y'all all the tea about me and just life in general. 24 is coming and I am so excited for the new year. I am so ready to do all the things that I have ever wanted to do, because I know for a fact that I'm going to get them done. In 2022, I kept on envisioning myself in a certain type of way. Kept on seeing this woman that I knew was me. I didn't know how I was going to be her, but for some reasons, I was like, God, please get me to this position. Because the woman I saw, she was intelligent, she was focused, she mingled with certain type of people, she had business, she knew what she wanted in life, and she was going for it. She was vogue, she was a boss, and that's what I have always wanted to be. And that was what I was able to achieve in 2023. Now, has 2023 been the best year for me? Not so much, but I will say that 2023 did test my limits, and it did teach me how to do everything I'm supposed to do, even under pressure. There is nothing stopping me, not even the devil himself. So if you are that person that you want to, change yourself for 2024, you want to upgrade, you want to revamp, you want to boss up, you want to be that bitch, you want to put all your haters to shame, are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to be a different version of who you are supposed to be? Because one thing about it, I'm sure that you have a picture in your mind about who you want to be and how she looks, how she talks, how she does all her things. But how are you going to get there? Well, I will put you on.
And if you had a daughter, wouldn't you rather she didn't marry a poor man?
But
You'd want her to have the most wonderful things in the world and to be very happy. Oh, why is it wrong for me to want those things?
Welcome to Honey's Diary.
Even my heart, my mind, and my body says, my mind, and my body, my body says, my mind, and my heart, my body says, I don't know.
So when you are becoming her, first thing you have to do is learn how to embody that woman that you want to be. Now, most of the times when we want to become a better version of ourselves, it's not because you just woke up one day and you were like, I don't like my life and there has to be more out of this. Most of the times there has been signs in your life, imagery in your life that could show that you are not supposed to be where you are, because there's more for you. It could be when you're having conversations with your friends and the conversations are just not lining up anymore. They're talking about boys and you're talking about school, or they're talking about this and you're talking about business. The conversations aren't aligning. Even sometimes you might be having a conversation with someone and you see that you just want more. Sometimes when you are trying to become that person that you want to be, your fashion sense changes. You want to look a certain way, you want to appeal to a certain masses, you will change your wardrobe. And you cannot be scared to change your wardrobe if you want to be that girl. Because when you start acting like who you want to be, that's when you become who you want to be. It's really like that movie. I can't remember the name, but there was like this green man that had like a mask, and when I can't remember because I was so young, but somebody put on the mask, right? It was just a mask, and what happened? That man embodied that person. He became the mask. That's how it's supposed to be when it comes to you wanting to be who you are supposed to be. Anything that you feel in your mind that you envision about this woman, you have to be comfortable enough to allow that version of you to receive what you want or what she wants. So if that version of you goes to the gym, you go to the gym. If that version of you eats good food, you eat good food. If that person goes, like, she has a business, you run a business. You try your best to become that girl and not be scared to fake it till you make it. Because one thing about faking it till you make it, once you start on the process of doing that, you will just see that everything that you always envision for yourself, it will just start happening. So remember that as the first part when you're trying to become that girl. Embody the woman that you want to be. Give her what she wants and don't be stingy to her. Forgive your past. It's funny, we like to believe that, you know, people who made it in life or people who are doing well in life, they were just born into becoming that type of person. And most of the times it's not the case. Most people will make mistakes. Most people will do a lot of crazy things, have a lot of reckless times, but those things are memories. Those are the things that built you to become who you are right now. If you didn't do those things in the past, you wouldn't have ever thought that you wanted to become a better version of yourself. You wouldn't have ever said to yourself that, hey, it's time to boss up. And when you're stuck in your past, you can't move on to the future because you're dealing with guilt. You're dealing with shame. You're dealing with embarrassment. You're dealing with anger. You're dealing with sadness. You're dealing with depression. And that's exactly what the devil wants you to be. He wants you to stay stuck. He wants you to believe that you cannot be a better version of yourself. He does not want you to think that you can ever elevate. He wants you to feel like your past is so dirty. You are so just not that girl. So you can just remain in that cycle of you not becoming who you're supposed to be. So don't be scared to forgive and forget. I don't care what you used to do. You are human and you are living and you lived. Path of embodying her. Once you're on the path of forgiving your past, you need to start thinking about the things that you do and you do not want to do anymore. I used to procrastinate a lot. That was one thing that I did not love about myself. I have been wanting to do YouTube since 2019. Sorry, 2020, 2019, 2028, 2018. Oh my God, that's so crazy. All the 2020s. But I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time, but I will procrastinate. I will procrastinate because I felt like I didn't have enough information to offer. I didn't feel I was skilled enough to do anything where anyone will be interested in watching. I will just find reasons why I can't do something. I will use work as a reason why I cannot create a YouTube video. I will use life as a reason why I cannot create a YouTube video. And hey, if I keep on doing that, I would have not been able to create this video for you today. Putting myself together. I was definitely that girl that was like, I don't care what anyone has to say about me. I'm gonna look how I want to look, and this is my life. And if I want to dress up, it's only because, you know, I want to go out, I want to go on a date. That's when I would actually put myself together. And to be honest, that didn't work out for me because every time I did not like look my best, I wasn't really feeling my best either. Or though I didn't need anyone telling me about myself either, but it just never put me in a position where I felt motivated to become a better version of myself. So those are like few things that I did not like. I also did not like the fact that I was so fearful of success. I was so fearful of success that I would not put in the work in my own self because I was so scared of failing. I was so scared of failing to the point where I was so worried that other people who did not like me, people that actually counted on me on winning, would watch me fail, and I would feel like, God damn it, I put a lot of people down and I showed my enemies that this was actually not gonna happen. I was not gonna succeed. I had so much fear on failing and just doing what is necessary that I just did not do what was needed to be done. So if you are that person whereby you are trying to become a better version of yourself, you need to ask yourself, what are these things that I keep on doing that does not work with me? Is it that you want to start a business and you just haven't even sat down to even find how this business is going to be started? What have you done to become the person that you're trying to be? Is it that your relationship with God is not close enough? Have you started praying to God? Have you started watching YouTube videos? Have you started listening to sermons? What have you done to get your... What about traveling? Do you love to travel? How does your money look? Does it look nice to travel yet? If it doesn't look nice to travel, what does that mean? That means that you need to get your money up. How are you going to get your money up? You just have to put in the work. You have to list out the things about yourself that you want to fix. I started doing when I wanted to become a better version of myself. I started exercising. I started exercising like 4 times, 3 times in a week. And that helped me build consistency and determination. When I saw that my body could build in a certain way if I just dedicated time and effort, it made it possible for me to actually put in that same effort in other parts of my life, like my business, like my education, like other things that could just help me. So fitness, not only did it help me create like a nice body that's healthy and banging, but it helps me strengthen my mentality. Because when you are doing those squats, when you are lifting heavy and your brain is literally telling you to drop it, what are you doing? And you're still going, you're still doing it. That's exactly how it is when you're trying to become that version of yourself. You're gonna feel it when you're like hitting your breaking point. But if you continue and don't stop, you are going to break through. That's one thing that I would do when it came to me taking care of myself. Another thing I would do when I was trying to become her, I would go out. I will take myself on dates. Nobody has to go with me. I don't care if you're not ready. I am going out. I will go out to dinners. I will go out for drinks. And it was so nice because one thing about it, when I'm out and I'm looking so good, I'm looking like the girl that I want to be, people will offer me things. People will offer me drinks, free food, the bartender, the manager. It was almost like they were expecting me. Like, I just came and I was like this luxurious woman. I was like Marilyn Monroe, and they were just like waiting for me to come and, you know, be the famous one in that whole scenery, because I honestly will put in the effort in looking good. I will put in the effort in looking my best, because that made me feel so good to know that I'm trying my best to appeal and to please the next version of myself. And what did that do for me? Not only did going out like give me like this entertainment and made me happy, but also it helped me understand that I don't have to wait for no one. I don't have to wait for a lover. I don't have to wait for a friend. I can do it on my own. And if I go out by myself, I'm not crazy. Nothing is wrong with me. In fact, I want to go out by myself, because every time I'm out by myself, people do things for me. I don't pay for stuff when I'm outside by myself, and it became interesting. It made me feel so safe with being alone. I felt so safe with being by myself, because when you are trying to revamp yourself, when you're trying to boss up, 9 times out of 10 you are going to be alone. You're gonna be by yourself at home, you're gonna be by yourself, and you're gonna be learning. And the only time that people are gonna be there for you might be when you have actually accomplished something. Might be when you have actually gotten probably a house, gotten a car, hit a milestone. But most of the times, you're gonna be by yourself. So if you're not willing to be by yourself, then are you even ready to work on yourself? Because if you go out, if you are still going out trying to get valuation or, validation from your friends, you're trying to get them to validate you. You keep on doing something and you have to run to your friend. What happens when they don't care? So because they don't care, you're not going to work on yourself? Because they're too busy, you're not going to work on yourself? Because they don't have your time, you're not going to become her? That's why I just feel like when you are trying to become that person, you have to learn how to be on your own. You have to learn how to love your own space. You have to learn how to listen to your own mind and not allow yourself to talk down on yourself. That's another thing, because I used to allow my brain to run freely, allow my mind to like run freely and talk to me any type of way, and then I will just fall into this depression. Then I will start to really feel alone, because I'm the only one by myself listening to the thoughts of my words. You should not allow that to ever happen to you. Don't. When it comes to becoming her, you have to always take care of yourself. Buy yourself stuff. Don't be stingy to yourself. When you go out and you're about to spend some money and you're like, I am broke, I am about to spend this money even though I don't have it. Never look at it as you are broke. Look at it as I am about to give my money to somebody else that probably needs it more than I do right now. I am helping someone's business. I am helping someone's pockets. I am actually adding value to myself by giving out. When I give out, it comes to me twofold. You have to think like that, because the girl that you're trying to be, she has a lot of money. She has abundance. She's free. Everything for her is easy. So you cannot act like things for you is scarce. Yes, you have to be on a budget, and you don't go over your budget. You don't do things that would like wreck you down. Maybe you have to pay your rent, or you have a light bill. I didn't say don't pay your light bill. I beg Obiko. But what I'm saying is that learn how to spoil yourself, because that version of yourself that you're thinking about, she's spoiled, she's comfortable, she's classy, she's elegant. So how are you gonna do that if you are already stingy to the present you, and you already still battling with the past you? So remember to take care of yourself, love yourself, and just be nice. Bossing up is not for the weak, and that's the reason why not everyone will become that girl that they want to be. But you, since you are watching videos, you are trying to become that person, I know for a fact that it's going to be possible for you. Also create a vision board for yourself, and don't just put anything there. Make sure you are intentional. Make sure that if you are probably thinking about the business, you're not just putting a picture of a business. No, you're putting a picture of how probably you want the imagery of your business to be. Maybe you want it to be on a certain platform. Maybe you want it on Spotify, you want it on Amazon, or you just want it on a particular website. You put it there. When you are thinking about the woman that you want to become, maybe her outfits, the clothes that she wears, you can also put that on your vision board. When you're thinking about traveling, don't just put the flag of where you want to go. Put the scenery. Does it have a nice ocean? Does it have a nice resort? What is it like? How are the people there? Put it all there. Are you trying to build your community of friends? When you're trying to build your vision board, it's not about you just putting pictures of, people talking. No, what is the idea? What's the thought process when you think about your friends? What do you think that you guys will be doing together? Do you think you'll be at the bar together? Do you think that they will be at like a family gathering with you? Whatever that is, you put it there. All your moves is not about you putting a picture that rhymes with whatever you want to be. It's about you creating the vision. That's why it's a vision board. And vision boards are actually great. I have a vision board. I don't think I am going to be changing it for 2024 because it still works well for me. There's still a lot of things on that vision board that I need to get done and win at, so there's no need for me to change my vision board. But if you stay to the end of this video, thank you so much for enjoying this content. Please like, subscribe if you feel the same, and I hope to see you again. Thank you for watching me, and thank you for being on Honey's Privacy. Bye.
Deep in my heart, my mind, and my body says, my mind, and my body, my body says, my mind,
Real fine. I've never vlogged before. Maybe today will be the day, because I've never vlog.
Oh, vlog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never vlogged before?
no.
Really?
My makeup child, it's getting real good. What?
Yes, child.